he's got a lot of hype behind him, but out of the 3 people he's fought, like genuinely, who are they? Like, I'm not even talking shit on any of them. No disrespect. Come on. It's not really impressive, is it?
No, like, world beaters.
Well, pretty much. The last fella who he fought, didn't he have something like 16 losses?
Yeah, but he's a good test. He was a good test.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he went out there and passed it, flying colours. Slept the dude
yeah,
one
pretty much.
shot.
But I feel like he's the type of person. Yeah, you look at him. We'll come over to him boxing. Yeah, he's the type of Spike O'Sullivan. He's that type of fighter.
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, but if
he's just in there to make up the numbers, collect a little check, put on a little performance, maybe cause a little upset, but deep down we all know he's not going to.
But it's good for him. A guy like Spike O'Sullivan, perfect example. For real, good example on that one. But a guy like Spike O'Sullivan, they just gave him to that kid, the young Mexican kid, Jamie Munguia or something. And, you know, it's a good little showcase for them kids that are coming up to give them a crafty vet like that, like a Spike O'Sullivan.
I know, because what
like
they do, they pad the records. It's the same with boxing. The UFC is starting to do it now. They're just padding the records, throwing them in there with the lads who haven't got experience, just joined first fight in the UFC.
Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, but look at Sean. No disrespect to Vera. Vera's not a bad little fighter, but I don't think he's elite.
We'll see. He's gonna fight. He's gonna fight Aldo.
Yeah. I don't know. Does he get through Aldo? Personally, I don't think he does. No. Aldo's a different animal than Sean. We all know this.
I think
can't compare them to each other.
I think Cheeto's good, bro. I think he's gonna surprise you.
You know what he is? He's an alright little fighter. Them South Americans. They are the crazy people. He's from Ecuador.
You seen like his story? You seen his story and shit?
No, I haven't.
He's got a daughter, hey? He came over here when he was 19. He's like 27 now. He's like my age. And he's got a daughter that was born with a disorder where like the muscles in her face like don't work or something. I'm gonna bro science this up, but it's pretty much what it is. She fucking has like a disorder that the muscles in her face like don't work. So she couldn't smile or nothing or show no emotions. So he made money. He was on Food Truck Diaries talking about this. He made money, and he could have put money down on a house, but he chose to use the money to get his daughter a surgery so she could at least smile. That's a dude fighting for some shit.
Yeah, respect. Yeah, respect, of course. Yeah.
And he brings.
I didn't know that, to be fair.
He'll bring that. He brings that. That's bringing something different into a fight. You gotta take that shit from that motherfucker.
Yeah, you can see it. If he's gone through something like that in his life, then clearly, yeah, he's gonna be.
And he's a guy like that is an animal. He's got like 3 kids. Came over here without his family for like 2 years or something. Made money and then finally flew them over here from Ecuador. And now lives here. And he said he was like fighting paycheck to paycheck. Just every time like making them settled a little bit each fight. So that dude, it's going to be hard to fuck with a guy like that young. And he's got time to get better. And he's working with Perillo. His boxing's good. He's good on the ground. He's a tough kid.
Yeah, he is. It's the same with the bantamweight division.
It's stacked.
People sleep on it, but there's some top little fighters in it at the minute. And you know what? We've still got TJ to come back.
Oh my God! I can't wait. Exactly.
Still got him to come back.
Seriously, I wonder if he'll be the same. It's a lot of time out.
I think he will, though. You know, there's something about Dillashaw. You know, just the style of his fighting.
It's a lot of time out, though.
He's a special athlete.
But he's getting old. He's gonna be like 36 by the time he comes back at 135. That might as well be 45.
I don't think he's that old. I'd say he's 32, 33.
No, bro. I think honestly, he's gonna be like around 35.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. And that's old for them lightweight classes.
To be honest, have you seen pictures of him recently? It wouldn't surprise me if he's going up, you know.
Why is he bulky?
Yeah, he looks like he's still in good shape, but he's put on a bit of beef. But he's definitely trying to. I think he's coming back for the featherweights. You know.
That hurt me when
featherweight division.
You know why that hurt me so much when he lost to Henry? Because he said he was gonna get that 125 belt. He'd have that and the 135 belt, and then he said he wanted to go up immediately and fight Max for the title when Max was the champ. That would have been.
I know you've got to give it to him. You've got to give it to Dillashaw. He's done what he's done in his life, and he's a bit of a fucking rat. But I like him as a fighter.
Me too. He's good. Skilled motherfucker.
Yeah. Very skilled. You know what to watch. He's up there for one of my favourites, to be honest.
Footwork, angles, the feints,
kicks, everything. Yeah,
everything. And on top of all that, what you can't learn and what's so important, you add all his beautiful qualities. TJ is a game motherfucker, and he loves to win.
Yeah, we seen that with the Cody fights, didn't we?
Yeah, got right in his face
honestly,
after the fight.
No joke. The lead up to them fights, I thought Cody was gonna fuck him up.
Did you really?
I genuinely did.
I didn't know you back then. That's funny.
After the performance he put in against Tom, he looked. I don't know. He just looked. That was a top performance he put in against Tom.
Yeah,
obviously
it was. What a fall from grace he had. That's crazy.
I know. Oh, but that's what happens, isn't it, when you're getting knocked out cold, and that's always in the back of your minds, and it's just the way he's been.
Who knocked him out after TJ?
The Spanish fella. What's his name?
Yeah. With the nice hair, with the hair.
Pedro Munoz.
Yes. Pedro Munoz slapped him.
Yeah. Yes. Well, it was just sloppy from Carbon wearing.
Yeah, he was just going right hand. 3 right hands in a row.
But before Pedro stopped him, Cody did land on Pedro.
Tagged him hard.
Yeah, and I think that's where obviously that little extra boost's come in, and Cody's been like, I could probably get the finish here, and he's got caught.
Yeah.
But his last performance, you got to give it to him. Looked good, didn't he?
Yeah.
Fast.
And he slept us on top. Like bodied him.
But I feel like with the Sensor was that Cody probably could have went into that fight knowing a Sensor didn't have the power to knock him out.
You think?
He hasn't got yet. Well, a Sensor hasn't. I wouldn't say he hasn't got the TJ's power, has he?
No.
He hasn't got the power TJ's got. He hasn't really got that. His punches haven't really got that snap on them. He's one of those fighters, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not the best with his stands up.
No, he's just one of them guys that's like a little bit good at everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But interesting. The bantamweight division is looking good.
I know. Some people don't give it the credit, honestly. I was going to say earlier, but then I let you go with something. Now I just remembered. The bantamweight division on a certain night is as good as lightweight.
Yeah, definitely. They've got some great talent there.
For sure.
Some young stars there coming up.
For sure. Sandhagen just put Maurice out like that. Nasty.
Yeah.
I think you see like better. Maybe lightweight is a little bit like deeper, bigger shocks in there, but bantamweight you see some cooler shit. They pull off some cooler shit down at 135.
Yeah, it's the speed, isn't it? It's the same with the boxing. You go and watch the flyweights or whatever. The speed of them.
Yeah.
It's so like the technique and the speed and the whips they've got on the punches and the kicks.
For sure.
But I'm a big fan of Peter Yan.
Yeah, me too. He's an animal.
I'm looking forward to his next fight.
Me too. Aljamain, that'll be a good fight. I think he beats Aljamain.
Yeah, I agree on that one. I think he beats Aljamain.
I think honestly, I think Jan holds that title for a little while.
I think. Obviously, we've seen the Aljamain knockouts he received from Maurice. Obviously, he's grew up from them. But same again as I said before, we've seen him out cold.
Yeah.
And it's what it is with the man. He's one of those fighters, pressure after pressure. Just an
he's
animal.
Persistent.
Probably got an iron chin.
Yep.
And just marches
and he's
forward.
another one of them. He's a good example of what I was saying about Cannonier. That fortress that he builds, you're not breaking that. You're not breaking that. Kick him, punch him, throw whatever shit at him. That fortress stays built strong, and it's steady motion coming at you the whole time. That kid is persistent.
It is. I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah, I like
even
him
when he fought Uriah.
He fucked Uriah up in front of his family.
Yeah, he did.
Did him dirty.
Yeah. He really did.
In front of little Callie. Oh no.
Uriah's just had another baby, hasn't he?
Oh really? That's what's up.
Yeah. Congrats to Uriah.
Congrats to Uriah.
Good guy.
Good guy. Little butt chin.
Yeah, no, you know what? I respect Uriah.
Nah, because he was the original. He was the original small guy.
He's been in the game a long time.
Long time.
He deserves respect. He's a good guy.
He's he's part of the reason that we get to see these smaller weight classes. Like 145 and under, he was the first star.
Yeah, but what it is with Faber, he took a lot of young fighters under his wing.
Yeah.
And you've got to respect him for that. He's brought up some great fighters.
He's giving back to the sport.
You give TJ a shot. Brought him out of college and all that stuff. He also, the other lads, what was his name?
Chris Holdsworth,
that's the one.
Lance Palmer, the champion in PFL now.
Yeah.
That guy Lance Palmer that trains there. Imagine this. That guy ain't signed to the UFC or anything. Ain't that popular. But that motherfucker has won. They have the $1 million tournament there. The season or whatever they call it. He's won that shit twice. So he's made...
He's won twice.
Plus off his fight purse for each purse. He's won 2 $1 million checks at the end of a season. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
And I'll be honest, have you ever seen him fight?
Honestly, God's honest truth, no.
Yeah, so credit to him. That's pretty crazy. That dude's made $2 million and hasn't had to be in the big league.
I've heard of him, but I've never seen him.
Oh, that respect to him, but that dude will put you to sleep, bro. He literally doesn't throw one punch or kick, just takedowns, and I'ma lay on you.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's a lot of the stars of the new boys coming through now.
Yeah. Who else came out of Team Alpha Male? Uriah, Cody, Holdsworth,
Benavides.
Yeah, of course, Benavides, Animal.
Who else? There's quite. Don't know what.
Paige.
There, but
Yeah,
Paige. Yeah, Paige.
Fucking what's his name too? The Karate Kid. That's at 1 now. Sage Northcutt. He trains there now. He didn't come out of there, but he trained there.
Yeah, but I understand. Yeah, I get what you mean. He did go and train there for a little while. You know who else went and trained with Uriah for a while? Yeah, was with him for a while.
What? Rodriguez?
Yeah, was staying at Uriah's home, weren't he, for a while?
He's like he seems to be like spending a lot of time with Cowboy now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He spends a lot of time with Cowboy.
To be honest, I haven't really had much of Year lately. I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's doing.
Me either.
When was his last fight? Stevens?
He was supposed to fight Zabit and pulled out again.
All I remember his last fight was Stevens, and that must have been, over 6 months ago? Well, longer than 6 months ago.
I think that was like January. Yeah, it was in Boston.
Yeah, but they need to, just tell you what, there's loads of big fight. If you could make one big fight now, don't even have to be the same weight, what would it be?
For me, big fight. I got two that I need to see. I need to see Conor Khabib rematch with a fully fit, focused, no bullshit Connor, and I need to see Israel versus Jones, but I need to see it under these circumstances. I need John to go up, get the heavyweight title, Israel go up, get the light heavyweight title, and John come back down as the heavyweight champion and fight him at light heavyweight. Tell me that ain't a fucking massive fight.
Yeah, obviously if them scenarios play out, yeah, that's the fight everyone
That'd be
wants to see.
stupid big.
Everyone wants to see John Israel, but I don't know. I don't think they'll fight yet. Not anytime soon, anyway.
I think they fight maybe next fall, around next like August, September.
2022, I think.
2022?
Yeah. Probably.
Damn, bro.
I think John probably wants to get that title first.
Well, he can go do that in his first fight.
Yeah, to be honest, they probably will, won't they? They'll probably do him versus Stipe first. It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
What if Stipe walks away?
Walks away from what?
From the belt.
UFC.
He doesn't really put it out there much that he seems like interested in fighting.
I know, it's one of them with Stipe now. He's been champion. Won his belt again. He's broke the records for most title defenses. What much is he for more to do?
Yeah. And like, should he risk it and fight a guy like Francis again?
I know. It's because Francis is a lot better when they first fought.
For sure.
Stipe is too. Don't get me wrong, when Stipe fought DC, phenomenal shape. Best shape he's been in.
Yeah, he was shredded.
And he looked good as well.
And he looked good. He looked sharp all through all five.
So it's one of them. It's Stipe. I don't know how old Stipe is now, but if I was him, I wouldn't retire.
Jones versus Ngannou is a big fight.
Yeah, there is. It's a big fight. Do we want to see it?
If Stipe walked away and they make Jones and Ngannou for the title,
who'd you have winning?
I don't know, bro.
It's with Francis. I'll always remember the Derek Lewis fight and how poor it was. And yeah. I just think if he fights John, will he shell up like that?
I don't know, because I don't think he thinks John can knock him out.
I know, but did you see that Derek Lewis fight?
Oh yeah, I watched it live, and I was sitting on the edge of my seat waiting for them walking out and shit, and then they broke my fucking heart.
It was terrible. It was an absolute terrible.
It may be like top 5 worst fights ever.
So it's one of them. It's if Francis shows up. But I feel like it's one of them with Francis, and we've seen it before. Same with the Stipe. He gets to a certain point, and he just stops. He's just too gassed. He can't really do much anymore.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like I think Jones would just work to the body, and he'd probably just tire him out. Throw a lot of kicks. And yeah, he'd just be on the outside and just pick him off.
For sure. I can see John scoring a decision over Francis.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I can see, to be honest.
I don't think he'd do enough accumulated damage to the body, like you're saying, to finish him, but I think he could coast to a decision.
Hypothetically, if Jones gets him down, which obviously it'd be a big task for him because Francis is a big guy. If Jones gets him down, does Francis get back up? Does he know what to do on the ground?
I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, I think Francis is one of them guys that's surrounded by a bunch of yes men.
He's power, isn't he? He's just power. We know that.
Yeah, and I think he's surrounded by guys that don't challenge him. Not like they don't make him train hard, but they don't challenge him in a way like, come on, Francis, let's focus on wrestling for straight 3 months. Nah, they just let him crack pads and fucking spar, and be the powerhouse that he is. I can see that.
Yeah, that's what he is really. He hasn't really got the he hasn't got it in him to have an actual plan in the fight.
Nah.
If he was to go 5 rounds, his aim basically is just, I'm going to land a punch.
Yeah.
And I hope that
Because, like,
punch
you see,
lands it.
as devastating as it was, that knockout over Rosenstruck, that was ugly, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was sloppy as fuck.
It's just, I think most of these fighters who go in against Francis, they're just intimidated.
Yeah, for sure.
Before they get in there, they've got in the back of their mind, if this fella lands on me once, I'm out. He's gonna hit me to the ground.
Well, can you blame him though?
But look at the size of him.
Yeah. You see that, but they're introducing you, and you gotta stare across and see that fucking freak standing across you. Fucking hell.
But we've seen how to beat him. Stipe's on brilliant against him. I think that's so untalked about how well Stipe's done against him.
Yeah. He outclassed him.
Brilliant it was. Even if you go watch it back now, it was just clever from Stipe.
Yeah.
From start to finish.
Slick head movement.
Just good.
Just good all around. Outworked him. Outclassed him.
What we got next?
Alright, now I'm going to pass the show over to my man Paul, because this is his expertise. So what we got tomorrow, Paul?
We've got the big one tomorrow. We've got it. They've got the football, or as the Americans call it, soccer. We've got some soccer. Now we've got the footy matches. Got a big fan of the football. Not American football, the proper football. We've got it again. The Redmen, Liverpool. Got a good game. Sheffield United. Not a bad little game. What to say really?
Who do you think's playing?
Starting for Liverpool, starting team.
Yeah, like who's starting?
Well, I don't know if Thiago's still out. He might be fit, I think. We've got Alisson still out. He's injured for another 4 weeks.
Who was it that you told me tested positive twice? Thiago?
Oh, no. Cristiano Ronaldo tested twice.
Oh, alright, sack that off. My bad, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, no, that's Cristiano. Yeah.
Fuck Cristiano.
Everyone knows who he is. Yeah, but everyone knows he's got a lot of fans, so to be honest, I wouldn't talk shit on Mr. Cristiano.
Fuck Cristiano.
Fanboy. I've all little fanboy bitches.
Fuck Cristiano. Anyway, back to the pool.
The footy, it's a good little game. I expect us to get the 3 points at home. It's just going to be, I don't know, we've had a shaky start.
Yeah.
Terrible last week.
In all the years you've been a fan of Liverpool, has there ever been a season more unlucky than this?
Well, yeah. It's only early days, isn't it? We're only 4 games in.
Yeah, but so much bad shit has happened. Maybe it's because I just got into it, so I don't really know the full history.
I wouldn't say it's the worst we've been in. That's why I've still got
But it's got to be up there.
Yeah, obviously it's a big blow.
Especially coming off of last season when they won. And then to just roll over to this season and all this shit happen right off the bat.
I know that's football, though. It happens.
What's even happened? We got Thiago, then he tests positive.
Yeah, so Thiago come in straight away. Great debut.
Great game.
Tested positive. Yeah, tested positive. We had a. I wouldn't even say it's a tough game because the team we were playing, on paper, are down at the bottom. And I'm not even going to repeat the scoreline. It's fucking out there if you want to have a look. I'm not repeating it. But let's just say we were missing a few players. Not our fault. Missing a few of the best players, and we might have conceded more than enough. But
so Thiago got COVID. What happened to Alisson, the goalie? What happened to him? He's injured, but what's injured?
I want to say hamstring. I could be wrong. But it's something close to that. But he's out for the next 4 weeks.
And then last Wednesday, Van Dyke got taken out in dirty fashion.
Yeah, in the derby. Oh, dirty.
Dirty.
No, to be honest, I'm still getting my head around it, but fucking bastards.
Yeah, took him out. Now what? His ACL's gone.
ACL, yeah, out for about 8-9 months.
Fuck.
There'll be people who don't even have a fucking clue what we're talking about. But, oh well.
Who took him out though? Who took him out?
The goalie, Evans goalie, fucking dirty bastard. Jordan Pickford, rat.
Took him out with a
No
nasty
comment.
tackle. Blew his ACL
Yeah,
out, and now he's out.
Yeah.
And who's taking his spot?
Who's taking his spot?
Didn't they say Fabinho or something?
Yeah, Fabinho's gonna drop at the back.
Yeah.
Fabinho normally plays just in front of the defenders, so like a holding player. But he's now going to push at the back, hopefully with Gomez, Matip.
Alright.
But I've still got faith. You know what? We'll do all right.
Who we playing again tomorrow?
Sheffield United. All right, little team.
You think we can win
Done
that?
well last season.
Even with everybody missing?
Yeah, I expect us to get the results. To be honest. Sheffield United.
I wonder if Thiago will be back for tomorrow.
Well, I know that he missed training the other day, so he might not be available. But
damn.
Just see what happens. It's gonna be a good little game.
What do you think? What do you think the final score will be?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 the pool. And then where will that put us in the rankings so far with points?
Points. Honestly, I haven't even checked the league.
I think last time we were in like second or something.
Yeah, but I think the draw against Everton, I think a few teams are gonna above us on points, but a win will put us back up there, maybe third, fourth. But it's still early days. It's still the season's still till May, so
let's go.
Got plenty of time.
We gotta pull it together. What time is that at tomorrow?
8 p.m. That is UK
time. So 3 in the east across the pool.
Yeah, not a bad little weekend, to be honest. Got the football, got the UFC.
Got boxing tomorrow too, I'm pretty sure. You got Davis versus Santa Cruz.
Boxing, yeah, not a bad little fight, I expect.
Not bad.
Davis to get the win.
Yeah.
Expect Davis to get the win.
I don't think it'll be as easy as people think, though.
I think, what it is with Javante, I think he beats Garcia. He doesn't beat Haney. Who else have we got around them weight divisions?
Teofimo.
Does he beat Teofimo after that last week, honestly?
Maybe.
I've got to give him credit. Teofimo, young lad.
Yeah, but it come out Lomachenko hurt his shoulder. 6 weeks before the fight, he got it checked out.
I heard about this. Whether it's true or not, don't know.
I don't see why he'd lie. He's not that. What does he have to lie for?
I know that you can tell he's not that type of person.
Yeah.
You can tell he's the down-to-earth person.
And I hate how everyone who's talking about that fight now is like, oh, Lomachenko always starts slow in his fights. Not that slow. He starts slow, but not like that.
I think Loma underestimated his speed, his power, and to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if that's the next fight that gets made and Lomachenko will make that one right.
Yeah, for sure.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Teofimo keeps saying out in the media though, like, fuck Lomachenko, I'm the king now.
I'm not even saying it because I'm a big Lomachenko fan. Whatever happened last week, it's got to do with him. He knows himself. He knows what happens deep down.
Yeah.
Whether he did have injuries or what. But I know for a fact, even through his amateur days, with his losses, and he'd come back and revenge them losses, he'll come back for Teofimo. I can see that.
Yeah. And people sleep on the fact that, honestly, I watched that fight, And the only person that stung anyone truly badly in that fight was Loma. Stung him in like the 10th round. Or like the 9th and 10th round. Stung him twice badly. With like a full punch combination. Boop, 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 boop. Stung him.
You can see, I can't remember what rounds it was, but you can see Lomachenko's game plan went out the window.
Yeah,
and
he just started scrapping.
He was trying to scrap with them, and that's not normally Lomachenko what we see.
No, but I enjoyed it.
I think he's got in there. Tiafimo, I don't know what his power's like. Looks like he's got a little bit of power, yeah.
Yeah, and he looked a lot bigger than Lomachenko.
That's what Loma said, didn't he? He was tough to them. He was tough to get inside on.
Yeah, he was way bigger than him.
But I think Lomachenko will correct that. I really do.
Hopefully, because I like Loma.
I have faith in him to do that.
Yeah, I hope Tiafimo allows it to happen because there was no rematch clause in the contract.
I know he might say to himself, "No, go win it, go get it."
He's already saying it. He's already saying it in the media. He's saying, "Fuck Loma, I'm the king now. I beat his ass. There's no point."
Well, you would though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would too. I would too. Even if I won by a fucking hair, I'd be out in the media saying I smoked that boy.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
that's business. That's business.
So I expected him to get the win, but it's one of them, isn't it?
For real.
Going up a weight division, it's
tough.
Size does matter.
Oh, for sure.
People say, "Oh, it doesn't," but size does matter.
Especially with a guy like Lomachenko, where he's reaching his limit of going up.
It's not even with Lomachenko's a small guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's reaching his limit of going up to 135. That's his highest, and he's fighting a guy who's sucking himself dry to make 135, and could probably fight at 147.
Tiafimo probably walks around
160 pounds.
Probably more, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah, he probably does. I don't know his height.
I think he's proper short, though. I think he's proper short.
Oh, I think he's about 5'8", 5'9", isn't he?
Really? Damn. I didn't know that.
I think.
They all look little.
Yeah, I don't know, but Lomachenko is only a small guy. I think he's only 5'6". Maybe even smaller.
For real.
Boxing. I might watch the boxing myself.
Yeah, I might.
Fight. If it doesn't interrupt between the UFC.
For sure. It will be way later. You'll have to stay up late for that one, honestly.
Yeah, it will. It'll be for the UK. Looks like it'll be a 5-6 o'clock job.
Yeah. Especially with boxing, too. They take the fucking piss to get them fights going.
If you want to stay up and watch Mayweather's little robot box, go ahead. I think I'll be fast asleep, mate. I'll be slobbering on my pillow while that's on.
And on that, bro, I think we can wrap up episode 1.
Yeah, I think we can. That was some good stuff. Good for weekend of fights. Looking forward to it.
Good weekend of fights.
Cannot wait. Yeah. Maybe an upset tomorrow.
Good hour. Hopefully. Good hour plus we just got in there on episode 1. Felt good.
What are you thinking, we stopped?
No, we're still going. But, yep, whoever's tuning in, if you're out there, thank you. We appreciate it. We're across the pool. Stay tuned.